Yeah, so obviously the show is called Unscalable, and I like to reflect on the things that were less repeatable than I did to propel my business forward. But I've seen things you've done that is very from the outside looks really unscalable. In particular, like the amount of content that you produce across all those different channels that they really can't be scalable. Can you share like how you produce so much content, whether it's on podcasts, YouTube, obviously LinkedIn, Twitter, wherever else you are? How do you scale that?
Yeah. So I'll talk about how we're doing it right now, and I'll talk about how we could improve at it, because I do think there's a lot of room for improvement. So, we batch out our content days. So usually on Thursdays, today's a Thursday, by the way. So I try to do my podcasts, whether it's Marketing School or Leveling Up or being on other podcasts. After I get my video set up, you can see in Miami right now, like I still need to get my backdrop. There's a little bit of an echo in the room. Um, you know, Once we get that fixed, I'll be recording a lot more video content. So we batch our days. That's one thing. And then the other thing is we have a team that, of editors, of video producers, that, they're great. What I would say is we want to make sure that we hire experts for these channels, people that really understand how to grow YouTube, how to understand Twitter, or grow Twitter and Instagram, right? Because largely what we've been doing is we've been kind of piecemealing things together, and we have a lot of kind of junior to mid senior level people on the team, and they're great, right? But they need, once you bring in someone that knows what they're doing with direction, then things just move a lot faster. And Gavin, you know how this is, right? Once you hire that one VP, oh my God, things move a lot faster. And you're like, okay, that's what it feels like, right? So it's funny because I do it for my companies, but I don't do it for the brand stuff. So I think it's time to level up on that side and say, hey, like instead of me trying to drive everything, just hire the experts that know it and not try to act like the best marketer. Because, and Neil and I have talked about this on the Marketing School podcast. We actually shouldn't be the best marketers. You kind of hamstring yourself if you're the best marketer. So
So just in terms of your actual content production, like are you writing scripts every time you record a video, or are you just speaking off the cuff? Like, do you have notes in front of you? How do you approach actually recording it?
no. So on the Marketing School side, we just riff, and that's the one I do with Neil. And then on with the video stuff, usually I'm just riffing as well. I might have some bullet points in front of me, but I don't typically do well with an outline. That being said, if we're doing let's say we're recording like a longer video, I probably will need more notes around it, and then it might be like multiple takes. But yeah, that's largely what it is.